Hi guys, how are you doing? As you can see, I am actually in my car, and I decided to make this video because I have to continue. This is a continuation of my first video, the video I made about how to come to Australia as a medical doctor. So I am continuing this video at this moment because I know that this information is very crucial and a lot of people are going to benefit from this information, especially my colleagues. Okay, after making my videos about medical doctors, I'm also going to tell you how to come in here as a nurse and as a pharmacist and other professions. So it goes that way because that is the information I'm going to give to you guys. Please watch my video, follow me on YouTube, like, comment, say something, because it's not fair that you guys keep on messaging me, asking me a lot of information, and then when I give it to you, you don't follow, you don't watch. So that's very, very unfair. So guys, here now I'm talking about how you can come into Australia as a medical doctor. So I finished this step about how to create your portfolio and book your exam. So now I want to talk about the step 2, which is how to the requirements that you need for your exam. And yeah, so here guys, what I want you to know: if you're planning to come over to Australia as a medical doctor, you do not need English exam for you to before you write your Australian Medical Council exam. Step 1, you do not need an English exam. But after you pass your exam and you have to start your APRA registration, you will need an English exam. So the English exams that are acceptable are, you can decide to do OET, you can decide to do PTE, and you can decide to do IELTS. Each one of the three is acceptable by the Medical Council of Australia. It is acceptable if you have to use it for your registration. If you want to do PTE, you have to get no band less than 65 for your PTE, and if you're gonna do OET, no band below B. So that means you should get B across all bands. If you have to do IELTS, then your overall band should be 7.5, and the other bands, no band less than 7.0. That is the English requirement if you have to register with APRA as a medical doctor. And for me, I always advise doctors that if you have your way, you can just go ahead and do your Australian Medical Council exam first. When you do that exam and you pass, then you can go ahead and do your APRA your English exam. Because why? English exam has just 2 years to expire. Okay, imagine that you write or you do your English exam ahead of time, and you notice that, okay, you write the exam the first time and you didn't pass, and you do it again the second time, you didn't pass. Imagine that you have to do the exam like 3 times before you pass your exam. Okay, does it mean that you are going to keep writing the English exam again? Because that's why I always say it's better pursue your exam, pass. When you've passed, you're 100% sure that, okay, this is a better way, then you can go ahead and do your English exam, so that your English exam does not expire while you are trying to get AMC, because it's very stressful preparing for any exam, and I wouldn't want my colleagues to go through the stress of having to keep on reading and trying to repeat and write English exam, especially when because of the fact that it's gonna expire or is expiring. So the safest option is to write your AMC first. When you pass it, then you write your English exam. So in that way, it's easier for you to get it, and then it has a longer validity period in case you want to use your English exam to also apply for your permanent residency, or if you're planning to do your residency in Australia, which, you know, I'm letting you know right now that English exam is also required when you want to get PR, and the PR is also required before you can do any residency course in this country. So these are the things. So guys, so now After you write your English exam and you pass, you can go ahead and make your CV. I'm gonna show you guys a sample of CV, how to make a good CV to get a job here as a medical doctor. And then when you get the job, you can start your APRA registration. So guys, if you're not in the country, if you're not in Australia, that's not a cause for alarm. Don't worry. Once you pass your exam, just go to SEEK or go to Indeed or go to New South Wales Health Organization. When you go there, you're gonna see a lot of job options. So if you're still like a medical officer, you can actually apply during the RMO. Some of the hospitals will do their campaign. Some will do theirs in March, some will do theirs in June, July. The other ones will do theirs in October. So whichever one it is that you're going with, just remember to put in your application. And if you are called up for interview and eventually you succeed in getting a job, the hospital is going to give you the nomination you need to apply for your working visa. So once you get a job, then you can go ahead and commence your APRA registration, submit all the required documents for your APRA registration. I'm gonna make a different video to tell you guys all the documents that are required for APRA registration. So after you get an APRA registration, of course, sometimes the registration may not even be out before your visa. So, but the fact that you've started and you have a number to show that you've started your APRA registration, you can already lodge your visa and you're nominated by your place of work. Yeah, you can lodge in your visa and you can get a working visa. This working visa will cover you, your spouse and your kids if you have any, and if you don't, it will just cover you to come here, and whenever you get married, it will still always cover your spouse. So that is the benefit of coming here on a working visa. And as a medical doctor, if you go to regional area and you work for like a year or two, then you should be able to apply for your permanent residency, which is gonna be a topic of another day. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you watch, you like, and you share, and you react. Guys, don't just watch and go off. You have something to learn, just learn, okay? Because when someone posts something about informative content, you guys don't really watch. But when someone posts something about other things, you guys will go on and watch and stuff like that, and that does not really make a lot of sense to me. Because I'm not going to stop being who I am because of you guys, and I'm going to post educative content, things that people will learn from. And I know that a lot of people will enjoy this video and will learn from it. So learn, guys. Take care of yourself and see you some other time. Bye bye.